It is another very beautiful day, and welcome to another edition of Insightful Moment. My name is Jare Tiamiyu. We are going to look into something that has to do with persons with disability in Osun State, and that is the bill, the Disability Bill 2023, that is presently before the House of Assembly. You remember that this bill has been passed by the National Assembly in the year 2018, that is National Disability Bill 2018. And also the bill has been passed by some of the states, like Lagos State, and some other states. But the information also has it that Oyo State has passed it, and then even the Ekiti State. And now we have it in Osun State, finally, after several agitations, after several issues, several discussions from the stakeholders, and this bill was presented by the lawmaker representing Obokun State constituency, Honorable Adewumi Adeyemi. And sometimes sometime last month, in the month of September, we had a public presentation of the bill, the public hearing, where people, experienced persons are sat down to make their inputs on the bill. I was also part of these people that presented. But we are going to be looking at what is it now. The persons with disability, the Joint National Association of Persons with Disability in Osun State, under the leadership of Mr. Stephen Oluwafemi. They have been doing wonderfully well. The association has been doing wonderfully well, and they have been at the forefront of ensuring that this bill is passed and then is implemented. Passing the bill is not the most important thing, but the implementation of the bill so that the persons with disability can reap the benefits that are inherently embedded in this bill. So that is what we'll be discussing, and I will be joined by Mrs. Isola Elizabeth. She's the Women Coordinator of Joint National Association of Persons with Disability.
Quality healthcare is essential, but in many instances costly. Are you thinking of enjoying standard healthcare in Osun State without being unnecessarily overstressed or overstretched financially? Osun Health Insurance Scheme is for you. To register, log on to www.osia.com.
This is Ola. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Okay, please let us. Why is this bill important to persons with disability in Osun State? Let's start from that.
Thank you, moderator. The bill is very important to our life, not even to us alone, but to our unborn generations. Because that bill we are talking about, what it entails, it's our future. It's something that will bring convenience to our life. It's something that will make life comfortable for us. It gives us freedom. Once we have that bill passed, implemented, we have total freedom. So that is just the brief importance of it.
Okay. The association has been at the forefront of it, and later it was presented. And we got to know that what was presented is a little bit different from what the association was actually hearing for. And then during the public hearing, you made some input. Can you tell us what are those input that you think that the House of Assembly should look into, most especially to ensure that you have total benefit of what this bill is all about?
The first thing I will first of all discuss about is about the 5% 5% consideration for persons with that disability when it comes to employment in every parastatus. There should be 5%, no reduction. You can even ask for more, because that 5% is not even enough for us. So number one thing is 5% consideration for all persons with disability in terms of employment status. Secondly, the creation of agency that should be manned by a person with disability herself or itself, because it's we that know where the shoes are inches us. It's we that know how to scratch our body, when and how to scratch it. So we cannot just put anybody on top of it that, okay, this person without disability should come and man or should come and control the affairs of persons with disability. It should not be done that way. So we should be the one to man that agency, the creation of the agency. Then the thirdly is about the gender, the women and girls with disabilities. That area I discussed about the educational sector, that all our children should be included. They should be mainstreamed into the regular schools. There shouldn't be separation. There shouldn't be different treatment. They should not be isolated, because the way our people are being treated, and especially in terms of, especially in school, the way we are being treated, it's this thing is causing aggressive. It's making our people aggressive. So this inclusion we are talking about will bring about friendship in the community. Like me myself now, I went to regular school, I mingle with all other students. If anybody want to call me, they call me by my name. They will not say Afin, they will not say this, they will not call me with all sort of they will not insult me, because I call it insult. Once I've not been approached, I've not been addressed by the name I've been named, so it's an insult on my own part. But once these people are together, they play together, they fight, they quarrel, they become friends again, there is a way for them to move on. There's a way for them to have a good personal relationship. There will be this group, problem solving group, peer group. Then there will be respect for others. There will be a way to approach to address people, unlike why we are being treated separately now.
Okay, another thing that during your presentation the other time, I could remember you talked about the issue of earth. You talk about earth. How do you think this matter, in whatever we are doing is to actually make our presentation to the house? Because this bill is very important to thousands of persons with disability in Osun. What do you think should be done about the health of persons with disability, especially insurance?
Thank you very much, sir. This bill is about total inclusion. And when we talk of total inclusion, we cannot overlook the area of health. So the health aspect, I think this bill will cover a lot in terms of health. There will be this thing, health insurance scheme, NHIS, OEs and others. People too will be part of this. They will benefit from this. It won't be as if someone is sick now, look for huge amount of money, even not to even pay that 10%. We want to be benefited from the this thing, health insurance scheme, to the extent of not having up to 10% payment. If it can be done for us in that way, then in terms of accessibility, all our hospital areas should be accessible for our people, especially for physically challenged, those on wheelchairs, especially the pregnant women with disability that is pregnant, that is about to deliver his or her baby. If the place is not accessible, it won't be easy. Those people, they will just prefer staying at home, giving birth to their baby at home, which can cause complication. So these most things that needs to be taken care of. Then when it comes to the hearing impairment people, there should be provision of interpreter. If not in all our health centers, there should be a specific place, maybe they should just zone it, maybe a geopolitical zone or anyhow that we can just access, so that whosoever that want to go to that hospital will know that, okay, interpreter is standby in this particular area. You hearing impaired can just go there and have treatments.
So I think finally, before I will let you go, I want us to talk about you say without us, nothing for us. I think that is the slogan.
Yes,
without us, nothing for us. Yes. So when you say without us, there is a political atmosphere now, and I heard that people with disability are also looking at, okay, if we are appointing a lot of persons, SA commissioners, SSA, are you also making that proposition that somebody should also be appointed among your people who will also be representing the interest of the association? Are you looking towards that?
Yes, sir. I think we've been shouting, we've been mounting prayer on this all this while. It's just that our voice has not been heard as regards that. We need a representation as well. We need someone that knows about us very well, someone that can speak on our behalf, that has our own interest in mind. We need a special advisor to the governor on disability matters. And that person has to be a person with a disability.
Okay. I would like you to, we have to appreciate the House of Assembly for what they have been doing. Is there a message to that effect from your association?
Yes, on behalf of Jonah Pitt, I want to appreciate the House of Assembly, the Honourable Speaker, and the motivator of this bill, the sponsor of this bill, the Honourable from Obokun local government, and every other members of the House for their contribution, for their concern towards this bill. And I pray that in every area they need God's intervention, God will intervene to their affairs in Jesus.
Before you go, I would like you, there is the UNAP Day coming up, the day for persons with disabilities.
International Days of the Disability Community is coming up December 3rd this year.
Okay, we will continue to speak about that. We will continue to engage you on how the program is going to be. We can assure you that we'll bring you to the studio to discuss what are the programs that you have highlighted for this, for the celebration of International Day for Persons with Disability. And that will be our show for today. Please, it is very important that wherever you are, whoever you might be, remember that somebody beside you may be of help, may be in need of one thing or the other. As we speak today, what is paramount to the persons with disability is this bill. What is important to their lives is ensuring that this bill is passed so that they can be empowered, they can be educated, and then they can also be engaged. And that is very important. And that also will be our message to the House of Assembly. We appreciate what the House has been doing. I was part of the presentation, and I would say that the House of Assembly has been doing wonderfully well as regards this bill. And I believe that they are going to be doing better on this, and they are going to give this bill speed passage. And then the governor of Osun State, Senator Ademola Adeleke, who believe that is going to assent to this bill, and these people will have better life under his administration. He has said it at all times that he's somebody that loves persons with disability, and I believe that he will live by his word, and he will continue to support these people. They are very important. They are an integral part of us. They don't need our pity, they don't need anything, but we need to integrate them, see them as one of us, see them as our friends and brothers. And that will be our show for today. Thank you for being part of it. I want to appreciate Mrs. Elizabeth Isola. Thank you for being part of today's show. And some other time when we come your way with another fresh edition of Insightful Moments. My name is Jare. Tiamiyu. Bye for now.
Quality healthcare is essential, but in many instances costly. Are you thinking of enjoying standard healthcare in Osun State without being unnecessarily overstressed or overstretched financially? Osun Health Insurance Scheme is for you. To register, log on to www.osia.com.